Code 3, officer needed. Reports an attack on a woman. Respond.
Code 5, officer 6 minutes away. Over.
In this series, top cops, criminologists, psychologists and journalists will brief actors on the events leading to the murder of an innocent. It is the actors who reveal the raw emotions in the stories of a stalker who kills.
John, please, I'm really sorry. You're really upset and I understand and it's probably my fault and I'm really sorry. Just put the gun down and we'll talk. John, please.
No.
I didn't do anything to you.
John McFaran, fixated, infatuated.
John McFaran became obsessive, deluded.
I promise, we'll talk. We'll talk really calmly. Please.
As a slaughterman at a farm, killing was nothing more than a workday routine for him.
It's all your fault, Mary. You brought this on yourself.
Just go away. Let go of me. I didn't lead you on.
Someone's been taught a lesson.
I didn't do anything to you.
Code 3, officer needed. Reports an attack on a woman. Respond.
And if I have misled you in any way, I'm so sorry.
Mary Griffiths. Another that's thrown me aside.
John McFaran, a slaughterman, a man not to cross.
Go away, we've done nothing to you. Please, just leave us alone, John. Please.
It must have just been sheer terror.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, John. Please. Let go of me.
It's just horrific. Absolutely horrific.
Could John McFaran be reasoned with?
If the kids get in my way, then they deserve to die too.
He was going to have his moment, his revenge, as he called it.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
She knocks my arms away, so I use my bolt gun.
A mother of three, a busy life. Settled from her native Dublin in the Suffolk market town of Bury St Edmunds in England, she was enjoying her work.
Mary Griffiths, fitness instructor and devoted mother of 3 young girls.
I love the gym. I go as often as I can. It's like how I de-stress. So if I get on the treadmill and I'm just like running and I just feel all of my worries just sort of disappear for half an hour, it's amazing. I think it should be therapy for everybody. Everybody should have to go to the gym. And then I do my classes and they're just, they keep me sane. The people in the classes, we have a laugh. Everybody's just really up for it and we just, sweat it out and it's great.
Having split from her husband, Mary was restructuring things.
It's finally getting good. I've got a house and I've got 3 girls who live with me. My girls, 8, 9 and 13. They're a handful, but they're my little angels, really.
Her life was getting back on track. She'd got her money together, she had a part-time job, and things were looking up for her. She was in a good place.
Devoting her life to her daughters.
Oh, they're my everything. They're, when time has been hard, you just look at your girls and you just know, like, you have to get through this. You have to keep your chin up and get back out there and make sure that you make life good for them, and you want to do that because you love them.
She was looking to move on and meet new people.
Amongst those she met, John McFaran.
Mary met McFaran at her work, so McFaran and her were both fitness instructors.
I met a lovely girl called Mary. She's really something.
Mary, being nice, kind person that she was, made an effort to get to know him, even though they were very different.
We do martial art lessons together, and I think we've hit it off. Yeah. I think she's taken a real shine to me.
It was in her personality to be warm and friendly to new people, and that's how they got together.
Everyone's really friendly. I mean, I don't hang out with them socially or anything, but there's this one guy, John, who covers my classes and helps me teach now and then.
Right from the start, McFaran interpreted Mary the wrong way. He thought he was special to her. He was not. She was simply relaxed around people.
There's a few people there that they're just there to look at themselves in the mirror. But Mary's different. She's got time for people. She's a people person.
McFaran, however, was not a people person. Awkward amongst the regulars.
I think he would have cut an unusual figure, quite a distinctive figure in the gymnasium. He looked quite unusual, quite distinctive, and he had quite a distinctive employment.
Every day, McFaran worked with the reality of death. He had a tough job.
I kill cattle at a slaughterhouse. I use a bolt gun, which shoots a bolt into the animal's brain, kills them instantly.
Killing was nothing more than a routine for him.
It's all pretty quick. They don't feel anything. And that's it. It's just a job.
The dark world of John McFaran, a man whose mind was reading events the wrong way. He was gradually becoming infatuated, but Mary Griffiths simply did not know. According to him, he'd had a tough life right from the beginning.
He has deep-seated emotional problems. He claims his mum rejected him, and he's probably been carrying that for most of his life.
For a mother to leave her son or child is, that's against nature.
Feeling unloved by your mother, that's hard to take. It seldom fails to leave a scar.
McFaran's grasp of reality was fragile. Now he'd met Mary, maybe there was a different future for him.
There's a few people milling around that I always say hello to.
But Mary had time for everyone.
She's got beautiful long hair, very clear eyes, sharp, high cheekbones. She's flirtatious. She's fun to be around. She always has time for me.
It's a lovely girl on reception. So yeah, I'm just sort of feeling my way at the moment. I don't really know that many people, but it's kind of starting to open up to me, and it's really lovely.
She'll talk for like 20 minutes, half an hour after the gym session.
Sharing an interest and working at the same place, it's easy to see how their paths crossed.
I just can't wait to see her again after every gym session. She's full of beans, you know, one of those people.
Oh well, he covers my lessons if I can't make it. If I've got like a parents' evening or something, then he's covered for me before. I think he does like more martial arty stuff than me. Mine's body combat, and even though there is actually no contact in it, it's just more like moves to get you fit. Whereas he's more into like, I think, hardcore martial arts, but they kind of cross over a little bit, so he's able to step in and kind of cover in an emergency situation.
It's clear right from the start that McFaran is reading all sorts of significance into totally innocent, everyday interactions with Mary.
To McFaran, it was completely different. It was completely different from his perspective, and I think he read into it all these subliminal messages that she didn't see at all.
It's a manifestation of his lack of social skills. Mary is oblivious because nothing has happened, but he's already got sexual designs on Mary.
Like I said, she's the one.
I don't really know where he's coming from, because we're just friendly. I wouldn't even say we're friends, I would just say we're friendly.
Those around him simply had no idea what was going on behind the eyes of John McFaran. The disconnect between John McFaran's grasp on the nature of his relationship with Mary Griffiths unsettled him.
My wife, she isn't. It was a mistake.
His delusions, his obsessions, are already starting to grow.
Big decisions lay ahead. Mary would be his.
He saw her, he liked her, and that's all that mattered in his world.
Me and my wife have, I think we've had problems. We married young, and I'm getting close to my 40th birthday, and I think sometimes you married people and they turn out differently to how you expect. But with Mary, there is something there. She's the one.
This reaction has just confused me, really. I don't know why.
Clearly, Mary's point of view is that the relationship was a friendship, and that his suggestion that they were anything other than just friends was, as she says, delusional. And I think there was an element in the way in which he saw the relationship which was a complete delusion on his part.
I think in his mind, he thinks that he's in a relationship with Mary.
We can see signs of McFaran's mental instability.
Just a few months after their first meeting, Mary could not have sent a clearer message to John McFaran. She began to date someone else.
Yeah, I have. I don't know where it's going, but he's nice. Seems really genuine and fun. It's nothing serious just yet. He's not moving in or anything, but it's just nice to have someone to kind of go out for a nice meal with, or have a little chat to on the telephone, or make you feel special, really. It's just, I don't know where it's going, but it's fun.
After all the good times we've had, she's got a boyfriend. So you're saying that she's just been leading me on until this point, then? Well, that's not fair, is it? She'll regret it. She's going to regret that.
When Mary meets somebody new, McFaran is quite cross about this. You know, in his mind, they're in a relationship, so what she's done is effectively abuse that relationship, and, you know, he's in a bit, how dare she do this to me, rather than her point of view is they're not in a relationship at all. She's not done anything wrong.
Men have crushes all the time, and most ordinary men would just walk away when the object of their desires finds someone else. But McFaran is no ordinary man. He doesn't walk away, he becomes a stalker.
I don't know why she behaved like that. It was getting on like a house on fire, and then all of a sudden she's got a boyfriend.
If anything, I thought he might be happy for me or enthusiastic in some way.
I mean, for what? Why? Why him, not me?
I think she just had no idea of what was going on in his mind and how dangerous he was.
She had made it very clear to him that she did not see him as a boyfriend and that actually she was seeing someone else.
The truth has dawned on him, and he doesn't like it. If we could stop the story now, tell Mary the danger she was in, things might have turned out differently. But we can't. So McFaran is unstoppable.
McFaran starts posting aggressive messages on Facebook, using social media to tell the world of his view of her.
She deserved the Facebook things that I said about her. People need to know what she's like. She comes across all flirting, all nice, like she really loves you, that she really likes you and needs you, opens up.
He perceives injustice, and he's starting to think about revenge.
Dumps me, finds herself a new boyfriend. I mean, what's that about? She deserves those comments.
He's acting really weird. He started texting me quite aggressive texts, accusing me of things that have never happened and calling me names and
People need to know what she's really like.
I just wanted to stop. I just wanted to go away. We were never close. I don't understand where he's coming from, and it's really unwelcome, and he just texts and calls me all the time. I mean, all the time.
He hangs on to his fantasy relationship. He harasses Mary by text or online.
And when we talk about lots of text messages, we're talking hundreds of text messages, then phone calls, meetings that weren't arranged, or he bumps into her. That kind of stalking is a classic style of how men tend to stalk women.
She stays in his life because he's sending her messages. He's delusional, dangerously so. His desire for revenge is building. It is so frightening to contemplate. This is a man who may well appear ordinary, normal. In fact, he is like a bomb ticking towards an explosion. At any moment, he could blow.
Mary had found herself in a bizarre, uncomfortable place.
I feel like he's infiltrating every area, and he's making it really difficult for me to kind of get through. I just wanted to leave me alone.
McFaran, who had been fostered, claimed later that he felt again abandoned.
Another that's thrown me aside.
Thinking back to his childhood, it's rejection, it's somebody that's somebody else that doesn't care about his feelings, whether he's hurt. So I imagine he's feeling incredibly rejected, incredibly hurt, and he's very, very angry.
I haven't rejected him because I never accepted him. We were just colleagues, like people who you see every day at work, and you say hi and you ask polite questions to, and then you move on. And from there, it's gone to, I've rejected this person, and I just don't understand.
McFaran clearly can't shake off this feeling of rejection, and he'll use it as an excuse for everything he does.
I'm sure he's had problems in the past, and I feel sorry for that. But it's not comparable. I haven't.
McFarlane is playing the rejection card. It's a classic tactic to put pressure on Mary to force her to do what he wants her to do. It's emotional blackmail.
How far would he go? And was he involved in an incident which left Mary Griffiths fearful, intimidated, when her car was vandalised?
Someone last night came and slashed all of my tyres on my car with a knife or something, and has left me without a car this morning, and I think it's John. I think he's done it.
Yeah, I heard that Mary had her tyres slashed.
I can't prove it. No one's going to believe me. And I just I haven't done anything.
But if she carries on like that, what does she expect? If she behaves like that with every man, then that's what's going to happen, isn't it? If she's like that with everyone that she meets, flirting, bad things are going to happen. She needs to realise that.
McFarlane had descended into a world in which he was obsessed by a woman, one who did not want him. Every day, he would go to work and kill.
You know, I'm used to death. I'm surrounded by death. So you get used to the smell. You get used to seeing the blood. You get used to rotting flesh. You get used to all of that.
Where would this story end? '21st century stalkers use social media to strike fear into their prey. It offers a perfect platform for harassment. McFarlane posted countless smears and innuendos.
How can you explain those messages to people? Like, I feel like I'm going mad. I feel like this is crazy. This does not happen normally, and I feel like I'm living someone else's life.
Her relationship with her new boyfriend became a casualty of the turmoil caused by McFarlane.
I'm so upset now. Like, I had the smallest chance of happiness, just like a little glimmer that came through, and I thought this might be something special, and it probably wasn't going to be, but I just... And it's too much. It's too much to ask anybody else to go through, and I'm sorry. He's taken away my chance.
But, true to form, the delusional stalker interprets Mary's newfound singlehood in a warped way.
McFarlane, on the other hand, is reading this situation completely differently. He's over the moon. He thinks he's finally got his girl.
I think it's because of the children, really. I think she was playing hard to get. Because she'd given me all the signs, she'd given me all the come on. I could tell that, but I think it was too soon.
McFarlane's emotions are running out of control. He's totally deluded about his prospects with Mary, but he's rushing headlong into a scenario that could turn into a disaster.
Me and my wife decided it wasn't right to carry on. I was in love with someone else, Mary, so we ended it. I said I wanted to end it, and that was it.
At the same time, he relentlessly contacted Mary, whether or not she liked it.
And I don't think he was going to Mary as a friend. I think he was going to Mary with the intention that they're in a relationship and this is his opportunity to develop that relationship.
There is no us, John. Like, what do you mean you've left her? Do you mean you left your wife? For me?
This was a head-on collision of perceptions.
I think I'll live with Mary.
We are not in a relationship, John. I don't really...
Well, she gives him a very clear message. In fact, when he goes on to social media and starts talking about them in terms of having a relationship and having some kind of very close, potential physical relationship, she stamps on that very quickly and she says, actually, you're deluded. Actually, I wouldn't have a relationship with you or touch you with a barge pole is the phrase that she uses. That's quite powerful and that would have resonated with him and would have been quite a shock to him, I think.
The dangerousness of McFarlane's disorientating view of his situation intensified.
Seems like the next step. I think it's the next step, moving in with Mary. My wife knows. Mary knows. I know. It's only natural, isn't it?
McFarlane is about to do something dramatic.
He decides, just on the spur of the moment, to leave his wife and present himself on her doorstep and ask to stay the night.
I knocked on the door. Mary answered. And I said, I've left my wife. Are you going to invite me in then?
Can't you go home?
She waited. She paused and I said, well, you don't want me to sleep on the streets, do you?
And bizarrely, she agrees.
And then she let me in. I think she was shocked to see me, but I think it was a happy shocked.
She sees him as somebody that needs help, and she thinks that she's got to be the person that does that because he's on her doorstep, whereas he's thinking, I'm now in a relationship with Mary and this is my chance to make it happen.
You can stay on the sofa and then we can talk in the morning, like when the girls have gone to school.
Unfortunately, this simple act of human kindness by Mary, her letting him in to sleep on her sofa, will have only reinforced McFarlane's delusions that the two of them could really become lovers.
She put me on the sofa, but I knew it was because of the children. It was only going to be a matter of time before, I went upstairs, before she let me into her bedroom.
John, listen to me. You're staying on the sofa. We are not. Do you understand? And in the morning, we can talk after the girls have gone to school, okay?
McFarlane is now effectively stalking Mary in her own home.
She told me to go away, but I had mixed emotions. I wasn't sure whether she was teasing and she really wanted me there, or she was playing hard to get.
You can stay here one night and we'll talk it out tomorrow. One night. Good night.
McFarlane has yet again misread Mary's kindness as an indication that she wanted him. That was far from the truth.
The deranged world of John McFaran, a man with an unfounded belief that a woman loved him. How intense could the slaughterman's reaction get? Things were coming to a head. Mary Griffiths carried on working out in the gym, taking her classes. But she was always aware that her view on life was not the view that John McFaran understood or shared. Inexplicably, he had left his wife for Mary, and he suddenly turned up on her doorstep.
Can I come in, Mary?
No. He was at her bedroom door.
What the hell are you doing? This is my bedroom. I told you to stay downstairs. Go downstairs right now, John. This is not acceptable. I'm here with my daughter. Go away.
But why? You can't expect me to sleep on the couch after everything we've been through, can you?
Go away, John. I mean it. This is not acceptable. I told you to stay downstairs. Go downstairs right now.
You want it as much as me, Mary. You know you do.
No. I'm going to bed.
Why? Why would you do that? Why would you invite me in, flirt with me, wait until I came to your bedroom, and then kick me out? Why do you keep playing games, Mary?
He leaves and turns again to Facebook to broadcast to the world how he saw things.
And it's a familiar story for Mary to get the blame.
Well, I wanted the world to see, so I put on Facebook. Me and Mary, what a pair. Quickest ever relationship, 1 week. Nothing like kicking a man while he's down.
In their own minds, people like McFarlane have the capacity to rationalize what they do, minimize the impact of their actions, and excuse their behavior. And that's why none of this, to him, is McFarlane's fault.
You deserve to be taught a lesson, Mary.
They were in two completely different worlds.
I am not delusional. Every time you were flirting in the gym, laughing, touching my arm, stroking my arm, inviting me into your house.
This incident tipped McFarlane's stalking behavior into deeply dangerous territory.
McFarlane texts his friends. He sees no point in going on.
Mary is so concerned that McFarlane might take his own life that she sends 2 friends to look for him. They find him, and they find him in a situation which suggests that at that moment in time he was potentially contemplating hanging himself. And obviously they stop him.
If I can't have Mary, then what's the point? What's the point? I'm so low. I'm so low. I'm just going to kill myself, hang myself. Worth nothing else, am I?
McFarlane was taken to A&E, where mental health experts assessed him. They decided he should not be sectioned because he had no history of violence, and he wasn't a danger to others.
Nobody's getting the message because they don't see how dangerous he is. They think that he's somebody that maybe is a bit heartbroken. Perhaps he's going to go on a drinking binge or something. They don't see that actually he means that quite literally, that he is not going to put up with this and how incredibly dangerous he is.
McFarlane was taken to A&E, where mental health experts assessed him. They decided he should not be sectioned because he had no history of violence, and he wasn't a danger to others.
How incredibly dangerous he is.
McFarlane is now totally out of control. His behaviour and actions are totally unpredictable. In this frame of mind, somebody is going to get seriously hurt.
I sent a text to my friend saying I'm off on a mission, a revenge mission. When someone rips out your heart and stamps on it, and they deserve the same.
He no longer plans on hurting himself.
I will spare the mother, not the beautiful girls. They, like me, will die.
He intends to do something quite horrendous. He's planning to attack the family in some way. And then what does he do? He smashes down the door with an axe.
And turned off the electricity.
Hearing that he was on his way into the house and she was upstairs in bed with one of her daughters, I suspect all that was on her mind was about protecting her daughters.
And then he goes straight to the bedroom and attacks Mary. And one of the children is actually in the bedroom with Mary at the time. So this was quite cold and calculated. He arms himself with an axe. He arms himself with, actually it's a bolt gun that they use to slaughter the animals.
And if I have misled you in any way, I'm so sorry.
Mary Griffiths. Another that's thrown me aside.
John McFaran, a slaughterman, is ready to kill.
Go away! Leave my girls alone! Go away! We've done nothing to you! Please!
It must have just been sheer terror.
Just go away.
It's hard to imagine what that must have been like. You know, looking him in the eye, maybe knowing what was going to happen and how it was going to end, and probably thinking that she just wanted to protect her children.
John, let go of me! John! I'm sorry! I'm really sorry, John! Please! Let go of me!
It's just horrific. Absolutely horrific.
If the kids get in my way, then they deserve to die too.
Please, just leave us alone, John! Please! Please, go away!
Could McFarlane be reasoned with?
He was going to have his moment, his revenge, as he called it.
I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
She knocks my arms away, so I use my bolt gun.
The girls tried to protect their mum, but he brushed them off and focused his attack on Mary, shooting her with the bolt gun.
Mary, probably trying to get him away from her daughters, ran into the street, screaming. Friends and neighbours fought for her life, but it was futile.
Neighbours are coming out because of the screaming, but he pins her down, primes the bolt gun again, and shoots her in the chest twice.
I don't think she stood a chance. Didn't stand a chance.
Why? Why?
Mary Griffiths died within hours of McFarlane's frenzied attack. He coolly texted a friend to reveal what he had done.
An eyewitness said McFarlane's actions were clinical, deliberate, like an execution.
Please just leave us alone, John!
McFarlane is the complete psychopath. He has no concept of other people's feelings, how people will react with horror when they discover what he's done.
Another that's thrown me aside.
The day McFaran met Mary Griffiths was the day a killer came into her life. He would stalk her online and in the real world. He was relentless. If he could not have her, nobody would, including her children.
Mary Griffiths was popular, adored by her family, and captured by a man who had no cause whatsoever to construct a version of the world which saw her as somehow belonging to him. McFaran was sentenced to life and ordered to spend a minimum of 25 years in prison.
I'd describe him as callous, cold, evil, pure evil.